Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yetunde, owner of Majenye, where we don't do routines, we do rituals. On today's episode, I'm going to be continuing my series, getting ready for Black on the Block in Washington, D.C. So the first thing I need to do in order to make all my candles is I have to prep the fragrances. So yeah, I have some 16-ounce bottles that I'm going to mix all of my fragrances up in and stock them up so that I will be ready when it's time to do all of the stirring and all that later down the line. I turned on the wax melter, as you can hear that little tick, 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 tick sound in the background. I don't know if I'm actually going to get to pouring tonight, but we'll see how far I can get. The goal is to make a whole bunch of fragrances up, then maybe set up all the vessels, wick them down, and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll see how I feel after all that. It may turn into another video, I don't know, to be determined. That was a lot of information. And I forgot to say one thing. If this is the type of content that you enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm growing my YouTube channel, and it would mean a lot to me if you did so. So, without delay, let's get to it. Oh, and can we have a moment for the shirt? Can we have a moment for the shirt? This is Mr. Hee Hee himself, Michael Jackson, Obvi, King of Pop, greatest entertainer to ever grace the planet of the Earth. For those of you that don't know, they had to start bringing ambulances out because people would literally pass out at the mere sight of the man, okay? Your fave could never. Your fave has never. Anywho, movie comes out at the end of the month. I'm totes excited to go see it. Super random story, but when I was heading to college freshman year, I bumped into Joe Jackson. Really cool experience, but talked to him for like 4.5 hours before I got checked into my dorm room. Yeah, super random celebrity encounters. Anyways, I said that to say, go see it in theaters. I hope it does the um, the King of Pop justice, but I'm really excited about it. But hence the reason why I'm wearing this shirt today. Okay, totally unrelated to the video, but that's fine. Handy dandy box cutter for the boxes, of course. I've got to grab the bottles from up here, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, it's already opened. I love that for me. Okay, these are 16-ounce bottles. They're basically the same bottles that my actual fragrance oils come in. And I get these at SKS containers. I've actually been going to them for years. Are the tops in here? Yes, they are. I've been going to them for years. They're a reliable supplier. They have pretty fast shipping as well, which I find to be very important, especially when you're under a bind or you have a whole bunch of orders that come in all at once and you're like, I've run out of containers. SKS will get you right. All right. So before I start that, I'm going to clean off my workstation because what did they say? Cleanliness is next to godliness, right? So I've got my Everspring cleaner here. This one is lavender and bergamot. I really love lavender and bergamot. But I try to use clean products so that not only am I not dealing with inhaling a whole bunch of toxins when I'm preparing to do my job, but they're just better for the environment. So the same ethos that I have for my brand is the same ethos that I have for my personal life. So getting it clean with clean products. So I'm just going to spread this out all over the table, tape it down, and then when I'm done, I can just lift it up and keep moving. It just makes things way more efficient from a cleaning perspective. And like I said, the less things I have to clean up, the better. Okay, where is my tape? I need to tape this down. Oh, there's some tape. Perfect. Mm. That piece isn't quite long enough, but it's fine. I'll just put another piece over it. I feel like there needs to be like a tape starter. Like just some device that will start your tape off for you. It's always so difficult for me. You would think it would be easier because my nails are long, but it's actually not. It's exponentially harder. Everything is harder, but I love the claws, so they're worth it. Okay. My scissors. Okay. Must locate scissors. All right, that's one strip down. I'm gonna need another one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. This. There is a corner right here that is not covered, but we're gonna get to that. And look, I can use excess. Perfect. All right. Now that my area is all secure and taped down, I have my formula here, as well as my scale. Now I'm just going to grab the scents and then we can start blending. Time to pour and stir. So I'm going to do one 16-ounce bottle at a time, just to make sure I'm being accurate. Tear. Okay. All right. I love these little spouts because it helps with dripping and being accurate. One thing that candle making is a lot of chemistry and a lot of math. So if you are off, you can throw off your wax, you can throw off the scent, all of that. So it's nice to be able to have this much control over what you're doing. Okay. All right, that's one. These. Okay, I need nozzles because I don't want to funnels. What I don't want to happen is for all of my work to go down the drain. So actually, let me get something to stir this with. I'll be right back. I wish you guys could smell this through the screen. Divine. Full enough. I don't really want to overdo it. Let me get my caps. Oh, these are. So these caps, let me show them to you. These are disc caps. So they do this. Definitely not preferred for these. So I need to go grab these kind of nozzles to put on these. Ta-da! Okay. I just keep a lot of these around because I know that I need them, whether it's for the fragrance oils that I'm getting from other vendors, switching the nozzle out, or like if I'm making my own. Okay, so let's do that again. Now this stirring time is completely different from when I am curing it with the wax. I usually stir for about 2 minutes. This is just to combine the fragrances. There will be much more stirring to come when I'm actually making the candles. Per candle scent, I'll at least have enough to get me through preparing for this event. So that's what I'm going to do. Don't need to open that up yet. This is also way less dishes for me to wash because usually I have to mix up the fragrances and then pour it into the wax. And then that's like every time I do that, it's a new dish. But now that they're going to have their own dedicated bottles, it gives me less cleanup. And I love less cleanup. I think any candle maker would tell you that. We find ways to be as efficient and minimize the use of dishes as much as possible. All right, these 3 are done. I'm going to smack some labels on these so that I know exactly what they are. Finally got it open. All right, back to business. nozzle. Oops. Oh, this nozzle is a little bit. This is way too small. Need a bigger one. This works. No spilling is always the goal. There will be spills, but it's not ideal. However, I do spill. wax isn't done melting. There's quite a bit in there that's melted. I don't think I'm going to get to pouring tonight, so I'm just going to turn it off altogether. Sometimes you just got to tell yourself, like, I've done all I can do today. I'm at capacity. I don't have capacity to do more. And I think once I'm done with this and wicking the jars, I'm not going to pour tonight. It's already like 11 p.m. So we will pick this up again tomorrow. It's kind of like when you cook and you're doing prep work. You cut up all the condiments, you get them ready, and then that way when it's time to actually prepare the meal, you've gotten a head start. That's what I feel like this is right now. It's my head start. So I'm not complaining about it, and I'm giving myself grace for not going through with the entire process because quality is important. Okay, that is, my hands are getting a little oily. That's 3 cents, done. Now all I have is 11.11. And then I'm good to go. Put these labels back where they belong. almost did this backwards. Gotta put it in here first. Blooper. Part of me also wants to mix up the rest of my scents so that as I'm making all my other products, I can do the same thing. I don't know, I figure since I'm already in the zone, why not, right? We'll see how I feel after I'm done pouring this. I may just keep it going. Might as well if you're on a roll, right? If you're in flow state, which I am right now. So I do have quite a bit of cleanup that I'm going to have to do. I'll have to replace this parchment paper and then wash all of these and the nozzles tonight before I start my day tomorrow. But I don't want any additional fragrance oils on the table because then those will end up on my vessels and we don't want that. So I'm just going to call it a night and clean up. But if you like this video and you enjoy this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, help me grow, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.